the playoffs, but they did give other teams some.
The all
Pistons trail by 6. Any points in this one? 1:24 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot, and the shot is good. Watkins with his first bucket in the NBA. What a feeling he's got to have right now. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Watkins. And stolen by Freak. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a basketball.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Shot clock at 6. The dish to Booker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The fader, and that one's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play. Hey there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5 quarters, and that's just not enough. You can't expect to win if you don't play a full game.
So I'm... Utah Watkins in at point guard. Hood out there with Booker. Then it's Jeff Withey, and it's Exum in at the shooting guard position.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Good. Shot clock at 5. Here's Watkins. That 3 off the mark. Pistons trailed by 19. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. .119 left now here in the second. There's the pick. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked. They retain possession. They got him on the arm, but it still can. The Pistons have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. Fans had a hard time finding their way to the stadium last season for the Pistons at the bottom in several home attendance categories last year.
Yeah, that's right in Auburn Hills.
I know.
I mean, they used to go a lot when they were winning championships. But to be fair to those fans, it was hard at times to watch the Pistons play. I mean, they could get cold and really struggle on their home floor.
He dishes it to Jackson. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by Withey. Withey's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And for the Pistons, a lot of their woes here at home were due to defense. I mean, their 18 and 23 home record comes from allowing too many good looks for their opponents.
Add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Jackson drives in. Here's Baines. Detroit, no good that time either. And through one half. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Johnson comes in for Ilyasova. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Meeks. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Brandon Jennings. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Booker, he's checked in for Gobert. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. Exum, he's checked in for Burks. And Freak subbed in for Trey Burke. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Johnson. And it's Baines in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard. So on the floor for Utah, Watkins. He's in at point guard. Booker out there with Lyles. Then it's Exum, and it's Hood in at the 3.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Gordon Hayward.